How's it going, everyone? I'm Sean from Start to Finish Gaming, and welcome back to Palworld 1.0. So, guys, in the last episode, we ended up getting ourselves the... What is this? Your pals have returned from the expedition to the secret realm of the forest. Oh, okay. We'll check that out here in a minute, but... Last episode, we ended up getting ourselves the Pal Tamer glasses, which not only show us the hidden IVs on a Pal, but it also shows us their abilities, I believe, which is very convenient to have. And because of that, well, I made the mistake of, in between episodes, trying to learn the breeding process in this game. And I do say made the mistake, guys, because... looking back at it now, I highly recommend do this later in the game. Don't do this at midpoint / early game like we're currently in. It just becomes an absolute nightmare, if I'm going to be honest. I really thought it was going to be a very simple process to go ahead and make ourselves some really good daydreams. Long story short, I did end up getting one, which is right here, and it is really good, but taking a look at kind of what this thing is looking at. It is condensed to 4 stars, which I had to take a ton of daydreams in order to do that. It's got Muscle Head, which gives us 30 attack, minus 50 work speed. It's got Serenity, which brings the cooldown reduction of the active skill by 30%. It also increases attack by 10%. Ferocious, which increases the attack by 20%. And then Demon God, which gives us 30% attack and 5% defense. So we are currently looking at level 32 with 777 attack, 298 defense, and of course work speed being very low at 49. That being said, guys, the amount of work that went into this... 100% not worth doing right now, if I'm going to be honest. But the good news is I did go exploring a little bit. As you guys see behind me, we do have some eggs to go through. And then because of breeding, we ended up getting some mutated eggs. Not entirely sure what those are about, but we'll take a look at those here in a second. If you guys find yourself enjoying this episode, whatever the heck we get into today, take a second, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to subscribe if you want to see more. If you want to take your support one step further, we do have channel memberships if that's something you're interested in. Definitely take a look, and, well, let's get into it. Let's go ahead and take a look at these first and see what we got. We're going to start with a large scorching egg here. We have... a Moldron. Oh, that's cool. Okay. I feel like we've seen these guys in the volcanic regions. That's cool that we actually got our hands on one. Has Impatient. I think that's beneficial in the attack department. I'm not entirely sure. We have Huge Rocky Egg here with a Knocklum. Okay, that is also something new. Really, really cool creature. I feel like I've seen that one before. Okay, we have a Huge Scorching Egg here. With a Ragnarhawk. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, and that is Conceited, which we'll have to take a look. I think Conceited is beneficial, if I'm not mistaken. But now on this side, we have the Huge Eggs. So we're going to start with, well, the Huge Dragon Egg. We have a Relaxosaurus Lux. I feel like we always get the Relaxosaurus Lux. Okay, Huge Verdant Egg. Is it going to be a Broncherry or is it going to be a Braloha? Which one? I'm going to go Braloha. It's a Broncherry. Of course it is. And here we go. The Huge Scorching Egg. We have Blazamut, which is new for us. Okay, it's got Flame Emperor, which I'm not too sure what that is. We'll have to take a look at that. Yeah, before we get to the mutated ones over there, and by the way, you guys might have noticed we've made a couple of changes here. There is no more breeding area here because, well, I've actually designated a specific spot for future breeding. We'll check that out here in a minute. But, nope, that's research. I want this. Okay, let's head on over all the way to the end because there are a lot of things in this box right now. It's a little crazy. Yeah, from breeding, I ended up just trying to get daydreams, trying to get good stats, and it kind of just went crazy, if I'm going to be honest. But taking a look at Blazamut here, we have Flame Emperor, 30% increase in fire attack damage. That's kind of cool. He has 6 Kindling, 7 Mining, so that's kind of sweet. The Ragnarhawk is actually an alpha, which is kind of cool. Conceited, 10% work speed, minus 10 defense. Okay, so never mind. Knocklum has defense 20, immune to drawback. When activated, a Steel Resolve increases Noclim's attack by 50% and defense by 50 for a limited time. Oh, not bad. He looks really cool, though, honestly. And then we got Moldrum here with Impatient, which, yes, active skill cooldown reduced by 15%. And apparently there's a saddle for this guy, too. Oh, that is cool. He has 5 Kindling and 5 Mining. So, kind of sweet there, if I'm going to be honest. All right, well, moment of truth. Since... Once we're done with these eggs, I am going to break these down. We have a Palumba. Whoa, that's got a lot of good stuff. Sky Marcher, Demon God, Hardskin, and Whopper. Okay. And then huge mutated egg with a Palumba. Another one. With Idiosyncratic, King of the Waves, Whopper, and Hardskin. Okay. Here's what I will say, guys. For people that are kind of in my similar boat that have done a lot of arc breeding and stuff, don't do it right now. Don't. Really just don't. I thought it was going to be such a simple process, guys. It was not a simple process. Trying to get the best stats moved over to a Daydream was... You need guides. Like, honestly, you can't do this just on your own, basically. And the amount of stuff I got, oh my gosh. You guys could see, I mean, we're at literally 32... yeah, no, that literally just filled us up. 32. How crazy. Mounted jump count 2. Now, here's the thing. Palumba, you get a saddle with. Movement speed is increased by 195% while mounted on grass, which I think all of Palworld is grass, so that's kind of cool. Demon God, we already know, 30%, 5% attack. Whopper with 5% water, ice, and defense, and then Hardskin and increase in defense. This is a really good Palumba. That's kind of cool. And then this one ended up with let's try that again. Idiosyncratic, there we go. Pal and player auto health regenerate by 50%, defense by 25%, immune to poison and immune to burn. That's really good. And 50% increased movement speed on the water. Interesting. And then, of course, Whopper and Hardskin again. Okay. Yeah. Definitely need to look over some guides and stuff. I was using some kind of website to try to figure out how to get these certain things that I wanted onto the Daydream and all that. It was just, whoa. Let's put it that way. Let's head over to the second base right now because, like I said, in between episodes, I did end up making myself a specific breeding base. Nothing is really going on there right now, but I did want to show this on off. This area is created by another YouTuber. I literally just watched his tutorial step by step. The name of that channel is, oh god, the name of that channel is Chaos Bear Gaming, I believe. And this is kind of the setup here, basically. Now, of course, the setup that we have versus the one in his video is a little bit different because we don't have all of the stuff that he recommends in the video, but over time, we'll probably get to that point if I'm going to be honest. But anyways, this is done. This is something kind of new. I don't really know too much about this, but all right, we ended up getting some stuff. And of course, I don't have enough room for that stuff, so it may have to hang out in there for a little bit. We did end up getting this. I'll definitely take that. And I'll definitely take that in the meantime. Oh gosh, I can't remember buttons. It's been so long. I guess we could just leave the rest of the stuff here, unless there's stuff I can... let's take all. Oh, I was able to take everything. Oh, sweet. Okay. Cool. Okay, so for today's episode, guys, we are going to first head back down here. We are going to go ahead and take a look at this Flawless Victory fixation. This is to do with, like, the Tower 3 boss or something like that. I want to see if maybe, I don't know, maybe we can actually take on the Tower 3 boss. I'm interested to see if that's going to be a thing, if we're actually going to be able to do so. I feel like we should be able to do it, if I'm going to be honest, but... let's see. Let's go ahead and put some stuff away first. Let's see. I will admit, it's been a little bit. It's been about a week and a half since I've actually been in this, so apologies with button screw-ups and all that kind of stuff. What was that, by the way? Oh, that's a treasure map. Oh, that's right. This game has treasure maps. Cool. All right. Let's go on over here. Let's see what can get thrown in there. Let's see what can get thrown in there. Let's see what can get thrown in there. There we go. And then we got a little bit of food, but we also have a couple of itty-bitty eggs here, which have a chillet and a turticle. Cool. All right. Let's also throw this food in here. Apologies, guys. I probably should have done a little bit of maintenance before the beginning of this episode, but, well, it is what it is, right? All right, ingredients, I guess. We'll put that in, and then you can go in there. Awesome. And then we are going to turn ingredients off. Okay, where else can we put some other stuff? Maybe in here. What do we got? Yeah, you can go in there. We can sell this stuff. We do have a couple of these treasure map things. I don't know. What is this? Oh, what? Oh, because I don't have enough room. I was wondering what that was about. Okay. I guess I'm just going to have to take a couple people and move them into this. Is this it? Yeah, here we go. All right. For now, let's just move all the first page since these guys are unfortunately retired at this point, I'm pretty sure. You know what would be kind of cool, though? To take, like, a tier 1 creature and see how good you can actually end up making it. You know what I mean? I think that would be actually kind of a cool process. Not something I would do right now, but still a pretty cool process nonetheless. All right, we'll throw them in there, too. I'll definitely have to do a little bit of organization later here. Let's see. Is there anything else? I think we're pretty good. We have a total of 10 levels. Crazy enough. I don't necessarily know what to put them in. Maybe I'll put some into health to get us up to 3,000. And then maybe the rest into weight. Because pretty much work speed, attack, and, well, a little bit of... we need a little bit of stam, too. No, let's do weight. Just so we can carry as much stuff as possible. The work speed increase is pretty much just from doing the... What are they called? Like the little caves and stuff like that. Because usually at the end, you end up getting that work speed little concoction elixir thing. So that's how I have 22 points into that. All right, so who do I need to speak to here? Is it you? No. Oh, that's right. It's you over here. All right. Oh, I think he first said... Wait, in this... I can't remember. In this series, do I voice the stuff or no? Oh my god, guys, I've been playing too much Long Dark and all that. I can't remember if I do this. Well, we're going to do it regardless. Okay, I get it now. So this Axel guy came along and rekindled their dying embers. Yeesh, what a pain. I mean, he doesn't sound like a bad guy. It's just he's taken things way too far. Sorry, but would you mind getting him to cool off? Getting his butt kicked would probably put a damper on things, at least. And don't worry, you'll be rewarded for your trouble. Or the trouble. Okay, so will that allow us to actually take on Axel? It does. Okay. Now, before doing so, we currently have a level 40 Nightwing. We have a level 33 Dire Howl. We have a level 43 Chillet. We have a level 33 Serpent because, yeah, just been doing a lot of traveling, if I'm going to be honest. I don't know if this is necessarily my dream team going into a fight. Let's head back to base real quick. The other base, not this base. Actually, wait, there's a PAL box. I can look regardless. Is there anything in here that I would be like, oh, let's use this? All right, so Axel, I think, is a... It's not a fire type, because I feel like this is the one that throws everybody off. It's not a fire type. It's an electric type. So what's good against electric? All right, let's take a quick look. Which, by the way, I actually didn't realize you could do this on console till, like, the other day. I could just go ahead and look at this. Okay, so... Ground is good against electric. So anything with ground moves, anything with... that kind of stuff That's what we're doing. We're looking for ground creatures here. Okay. So, who is considered a ground creature? I think I can actually sort it by ground. Yeah, let's just sort them by ground, and then we'll see what happens. Okay. Start from the beginning. Okay, so Dumond, no. They are a pretty high level, though. Ooh, Warsect, actually. But Warsect is grass. Digtoise. Digtoise might be interesting here. Do we have a good... Or one of these Ektir things? You might actually be pretty good. Attack at 15. You're only level 22, though. Actually, Surf and Terra might be the winner here. So I'm thinking we take a Chillet with us. Just for travel, and because we are going to be going into the heat. Fangalope is not. No, that's a Lux. Okay. Yeah, you know, Mamarest would be kind of interesting for this fight. But we don't have a saddle for Mamarest, do we? Which means... Oh, I guess it doesn't really make a difference, right? I mean, especially this one having heavyweight and... Ooh, actually... Yeah, why not? Let's throw you into the fight. You're level 23, which could be a problem. We'll take this Terror guy along. And then maybe we'll take a... Warsect. And there we go. We have 3 plus a Chillet, which is just going to be our person getting there. And then we have Daydream and us. Yeah, we should be fine. Yeah, let's do this. Well, maybe not, actually, because he's all the way up there. And I guess I don't have that spawn point set up yet. Okay, I guess we'll travel here and then work ourselves up. Hopefully we can do this with Chillet. All right, so which direction are you going to be in? If I was a boss, where would I be? Maybe that direction? No. Apparently that direction? Huh. Okay. Alright, well, regardless. Let's make sure we don't go in the Louvre. Okay. Do I have my... I do have a grappling gun. Perfect. Okay. We'll give this a shot then. Alright, so where do I want to go if I'm looking for this boss? That's a level 32 Ragnarok. That's... I don't want to do that. Okay, well... I'm glad I only had the cheapies out. Whoa! Reptyra. Hey, there's our buddy. Oh, God, and I'm going to land right next to him. Okay, no, go. Might have been smarter bringing a flyer with us. I mean, I'm glad I'm not, like, hot in here or anything, but this really wasn't the right plan. I probably still have to go over that way and then somehow go up a path or something. Oh my gosh, how much further do I have to go? Yeah, clearly I did not pick the right path for this. Oh, I have to go all the way up there. Oh, yeah, I royally screwed up this path. Most likely, yeah, I gotta go somewhere over in that direction. All right, let's see if we can potentially pull this off with the grapply thing. There we go. All right, and I guess we'll climb up here. And maybe there's going to be a bit of a path or something. Ooh, there's a huge egg. We're going to go ahead and get that first. But yeah, it kind of looks like we can run up this somewhat kind of maybe, I don't know. Yeah, sure. But yeah, I think that's a huge egg. Oh boy. All right, I guess I'm going on foot to get this thing. Yeah, you stay down there, chill it. I got this. There we go. Huge egg. Is there a path? No, not really. All right. Hey, how are you able to get up here? All right. Let's see if we can figure this out. But yeah, I guess there's going to be a point that Chillick can't run up anymore, and then from there we'll just have to kind of climb it, which I think is going to be just about here. Oh, yeah, Chillick is struggling with this. All right, let's see if we can, I guess, grapple our way up there. Yeah, having a flyer would have been so much better for this, because I also just realized, and again, guys, it's been maybe a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks since I've recorded an episode on here. Nah, it's probably a little bit earlier than that. Not entirely sure, but long story short, in between the episodes, I guess I ended up getting this, but we basically have a pendant on our character right now that gives us both warmth and cooling buffs. It's in the form of this right here, the Vanguard Charm, which gives us heat resistance level 3 and cold resistance level 3. So I feel like I can pretty much almost explore anywhere on this map. Plus, on top of that, of course, our armor gives us some benefits. Oh, yeah, we picked, like, the worst path. There's got to be a better path than this, right? But yeah, so it gives us some really good resistances. So it's kind of like, all right, well, can pretty much travel anywhere and not be affected by warmth or cold anymore. Obviously, if we go in the lava, we'll be affected, of course, but you know what's going to be so funny? We're going to get up here and see that there was, like, a general path, like, somewhere else. Clearly not this. Clearly this is not the path. We did not pick the right way. I mean, genuinely, I don't see a path, but I know this is not said path. I mean, unless you have a flyer, then I guess you kind of just keep going up, right? No. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, we're going to be stuck. No! Damn it. I feel like this whole episode is just going to be me climbing this. And being too stubborn to just go back and get a damn flyer. All right, but I think we officially made it to the top finally. And, of course, there's a fast travel, which we'll go ahead and grab. Not that we'll need to pretty much ever come back up here, I don't think. I don't think you can refight the bosses, can you? But regardless, there we go. We got some lava here. That's kind of cool. Nice. All right. I am a bit curious how this fight is going to go because I believe he's level 30, which looking at most of our group, we have a level 43, we have a level 23, we have a 45, we have a 28, and then, of course, we have Daydream, who's going to kind of be in the background, you know? So, I don't know. I kind of want to start out with Surf and Terra, but at the same time, I'm worried if Surf and Terra goes down, the rest of these are going to go down quickly, too. I don't know. Let's just get into this if we can. Boss battle will begin shortly. Are all participating members ready for battle? Yeah, it's just me. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Okay, I gotta say, that creature is really cool. Oh, God. Okay, maybe not. Let's go Warsect first just to see how things go with you. And let's switch over to... Okay. All right. Wait, 50,000? Oh, shoot. Oh, God. No, 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 no. Get away, get away, get away. Daydream, why are you not doing anything? Oh, there you are. All right, Warsect is already halfway down. Why are you coming after me? Okay, Warsec's like just about done, so let's switch you out. Yeah, go Mammorest. All right, good. You do like no damage. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. We have a ton of ammo, so... Oh god, Mammorest is like already down. Alright, go Surfing. Surfing Terra is not doing a damn thing, which is a bit concerned. Okay, there we go. I think after this fight, we definitely need to start kind of figuring out who our group is going to be. But you know what? Surf and Terra's doing pretty good here. Yeah, doing some nice damage here. All right. All right, come on, do it. We're so close. There it is. Sweet. All right, you get a pet. Dang. Yeah, this thing was a rock star, man. Look at that, 450,000. Oh my gosh. Wow, they're all level 40 now. Whoa. How do I lift up again? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, there we go. We've officially completed the third gym leader. So from here, third gym leader, Jesus. You guys know what I meant. Anyways, okay, so looking around, yeah, we haven't checked out this area yet. Where else do we want to go to? I think I want to stop back at base really fast because I do want to start looking at my creatures and seeing, all right, which ones could potentially be ones that should stay on our team and ones that, well, we need to let go at this point, kind of figure that out because, yeah, that boss fight definitely could have went a lot better if we had more powerful creatures. I mean, the fact that I like using Daydream, don't get me wrong, but Daydream might have to be one of the ones to go at this point. I like having Chillet for travel, but again, Chillet's not really a fighter in that sense. And yeah, the fact that we're kind of just picking 3 things from our PAL boxes to do these fights is a little silly. In my opinion, I don't know. Oh, that's right, we can't fast travel because we're not at a fast travel point. Okay. So where is that fast travel that we just saw? I guess we'll kind of just hop on down and see. There it is. Okay. Oh, we have to report to the client. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that first then. And the client was down here, so let's see what he gives us for this. All right, dude. So, you took down Axel. I knew you had it in you. It'll probably take a little while for those flames to actually die out, but at least they won't be burning so hot. That bout was legit. That's a whole tower down. My dude, you're going to be the talk of the town. Now, the mood here will be easy, everyone feeling breezy. What is with this guy? Huh? Why did I wrap that? Okay, thank you. Yes, okay, I was just about to say. Is it contagious? All right, what do we get? What do we get? Didn't he say we were going to get, like, a reward? Wait. Didn't he say we were going to get some kind of reward? We didn't get anything. Oh well. All right, well, let's go back to base real quick. Let's go ahead and see what this egg is, first of all. And, of course, I went to the wrong one, so let's go ahead and head to the next one. Oh, that's not what I want. I want to press B. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and put all these guys back. But firstly, like I said, let's see what we got in here. Okay. All right, taking a look at the egg, we have another Blazemut. This one's Flame Emperor and Hard Skin. I think that's what we already had with the first one, right? I'm pretty sure it is, but we'll take a look just to make sure. Now, let's go all the way back here. Oh, no. Let's just resort everything to make it a little bit easier. All right, where's our Blazemuts? All right, one of them was Flame Emperor and Unstable, and the other one is Flame Emperor and Hard Skin. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So, guys, I ended up taking a few minutes going through the PAL box and figuring out who's kind of auditioning for our team, right? And couple things I want to note before we get into this team. First of all, looking at the right-hand side of the picture here, kind of the right-hand side, you can actually see the tower that we just took care of, which I think is actually really, really cool. We just took care of that tower, and now it's kind of in our sights. I like that. Really cool. But moving on, one of my biggest issues with the previous team was, well, they were all traveling mounts. And, well, I actually just recognized that all of the creatures I picked are traveling mounts, except for one, but still. Let's dive into them. Let me show you what we have here. So we're going to start off with Palumba. Palumba, I have yet to make the saddle. I do need to get a few things, but it gives us 195% movement speed increase when it's mounted on grass. It's my understanding that as long as Palumba's on the ground, it's getting a movement speed increase. So it seems kind of silly not to try it out and see how ridiculous it is. After that, we have Ragnahawk. Ragnahawk, we already have the saddle, but this is the Ragnahawk with Conceited, and that is the wrong one. Yeah, Ragnahawk may be off the team because I don't think we actually have a good Ragnahawk now. So we'll have to figure out who's going to actually take that place potentially. But moving on, we have Slowwatt, which Slowwatt ended up being a mutated creature that I did end up getting off camera. Apologies for that, guys. But long story short, this thing has some pretty crazy passive skills. So it has Idiosyncratic, which gives the 50% player and PAL auto health regen rate, 25% defense. It's immune to poison and burn damage. It has Diamond Body, which gives it a 30% increase in defense. It's immune to flinch and knockback. It's got Demon God, which gives it 30% attack and 5% defense. And it has Muscle Head, which gives it 30% attack and negative 50% work speed. While in the party, when the player's attacks an enemy afflicted with electricity, when the player attacks an enemy afflicted with the electricity, hey, would love to be able to speak, no problem. The enemy discharges electricity, dealing damage equal to 48% of the player's attack damage to nearby enemies. That's kind of crazy, honestly. And this thing at level 9 now, because it's been sitting in our inventory for a few minutes, sitting at level 9, it's 2 condensed already, being an alpha and being a mutated creature, 288 attack, 194 defense, which seems pretty good right off the bat. Hengu, I don't know if I've actually talked about this, but Hengu is amazing when you're traveling using the grapple. Yeah, if you haven't tried it, try it. I highly guarantee it. You can get across the map really freaking fast with them. So I definitely want to see if I can potentially perfect that at some point down the line. All right, and finally, the last creature is, of course, Serpent, one of our water creatures. I do think specifically water is going to be what we're going to focus on in the next episode, because we are at the point that there is a particular creature that I think is really good, not only for getting around the water, but it's really good here at base because it does both water and kindling, I believe, or something like that. And it's pretty damn good, apparently. So I think in the next episode, we're really going to focus on getting our fishing team set up specifically. And we'll kind of dive into, apparently there's a thing that you can do, not from this screen, but from this screen where you can set up presets or something like that. I've dove into this a little bit, but I don't really know too much about it. I have a couple groups already set up based on breeding and buying and selling, and we'll kind of talk about that in the next episode. And also we'll focus on getting the perfect dream team for fishing, because fishing is absolutely huge. I wish it was something I did a lot earlier in the playthrough and everything, but nevertheless, I think that's where we're going to wrap it up. I know this was a bit of a shorter, sweet, to the point kind of thing. I wanted to take on Axel. I kind of wanted to just get back on track. We got that done. We're good to go. Let's move on to the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more. Again, you want to show additional support, we do have channel memberships. Take a look at that if that's something you're interested in. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you all in the next one.